Here's an interesting. I hate to keep harping on the quarterbacks. I don't want to be, or excuse me, the running backs. I don't want to be the running back guy, but I'm finding myself there because this is a really interesting case of backups. I think that we have in backup slash 1B. Like they're not true handcuffs, but they're not maybe for a lot of people outright usable by their lonesome. So Kareem Hunt, RB31 versus Tony Pollard, RB32. So Hunt has Nick Chubb to contend with in the Cleveland offense that's going to be run by Jacoby Brissett for the first 11 games. And then Tony Pollard, of course, contends with your guy Zeke. So this is really, I think, I don't know, maybe testing your Zeke love or seeing how much room you'll allow for his partner to have. Who do you have?
Yeah, this is actually a tough one. Because both become immediate RB1s if the guy in front of them goes down. Like they both have that talent. Obviously, with Kareem Hunt, we've seen it previously, so I'm not worried there. Tony Pollard, he's flashed in his opportunities. Ooh, this is a good one. I want to say, begrudgingly, I'm going to say Tony Pollard, only because I think the offense is going to be better in Dallas, and Pollard will have more opportunities and maybe design plays from Dak rather than Jacoby Brissett and that offense. I can't see them taking Chubb off the field, even in obvious passing situations, because he's one of their best players, and you don't take your best players off the field. So he could just see more passing work by default, just by the function of how bad I think that offense is going to be to start the year.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I almost look at it from the exact opposite angle of with Jacoby Brissett, I might want Kareem Hunt more because I know what Jacoby Brissett is and isn't. And he's definitely not the I'm going to sustain a couple of top wide receivers kind of guy. Even when he had like a T.Y. Hilton in Indianapolis, that wasn't his jam. He definitely favored tight ends, and he did pretty all right by those running backs too. Kareem Hunt had 27 targets in 8 games last year. I think it's pretty easy to say that pace would continue. So chalk him up for 50, 60 targets. I don't know, man. I want the breakout to happen as much as anybody for Tony Pollard. I think almost just as much so that I can rub the Zeke thing in your face.
So would you say though that maybe Tyrod, however you want to say it, don't you think maybe though he, instead of dumping the ball off, he might take off and run with the ball a little bit more often?
Wait, you mean Jacoby?
Jacoby
in Cleveland.
Sorry. Sorry. My bad.
Wrong bad quarterback for wide receivers. Neither of them do their wide receivers any favors. That's true. Yeah, I think that could happen, but I think that sacrifices the rushing attempts, I think maybe a little bit more if they're designed enough. Like it's going to sacrifice rushing attempts as opposed to the targets. So I don't know that I have the same concern about his lack of dumping off. Maybe. Yeah, maybe he'll scramble more and that'll hurt Kareem Hunt. Could happen. I also just think man, the sky would be the limit as a pure handcuff for Kareem Hunt, even in that offense, because we know exactly what they want to do. Tony Pollard is still me hoping. It's me hoping that because of the lack of pass catchers out there right now, to start the year, Tony Pollard will get his damn involvement. This is a tough one. So that's why I want to throw it out. But I think I barely lean Hunt here.